All right, we are going to be playing the Voyager tournament. We're in the qualifying rounds. We haven't practiced any of these rounds, but we have kind of done a little bit of scouting. I didn't get to play at all really this week because of all of the storm activity in the United States. But here we are, we're on hole 1. And we're going to be trying to hit out into this area to try and get out here and try and get going for an albatross here. I've hit this shot before with a backbone. It's real tight. You got to be at the right angle in order to pick up as much green as possible. If you're too far out and you're coming in from this side, you don't have a lot of green to work with. So we're going to try, when we line up, we want to be kind of out in this area right here, so we're giving ourselves the most green that we can and still stay within our backbone range. My notes say here that we're going to use a Titan just because these shots are pretty straight. You're not going to need any curl, but a little bit of power can't hurt. Plus it puts us in a spot where we don't have to overpower our shot to get over. And we can try and get a nice clean landing out here. On my backbone, it's going to be in the minimum range. So I've got my numbers down. If it's max, it's 1.2. If it's mid, it's 1.4. If it's max, it's 1.8. So let's set up our bag here. Haven't played since the last tournament. Everything else looks good. Usual suspects. Get a Titan. And off we go. Off we go into the wild blue yonder. Off we go. All right, hole number 1. So we're using this kind of as a practice round. It's going to be a tough week to play, so if we today is pretty much our only opportunity to get some accounts qualified. So the real hard thing will be the opening rounds on Thursday and Friday. I will be super busy, so it'll be hard to get them in. That was a bad layup shot. All right. So I want to give ourselves lots of room here. So if we have to overpower, we don't want to be pushing the limits. The wind's going in that direction. We're going to have a little teeny bit of curl. So it'd be better to be closer to the left-hand side than it will be to the right. So if you hit a grate to the right like that, we should be fine. Right straight down the middle and right about where we wanted to land, so that we're giving ourselves a little bit more green. If you come in from the other direction, you're going to see people coming in from over here. If you come in from that side over there, you do get a cleaner shot at the green, but you'll end up being a little farther away. I think he might have hit pretty close to where he hit the first time. Real close to the rough. Real close. Okay, so there's our minimum club. There's our maximum. So we're right in that mid-range, which is about 1.4 per ring. And the deal here is I normally like to start off on whatever surface I'm landing on, but there's not enough room here, so you're going to have to come at it from the fairway area. So we're not going to need as much backspin. We do want to be right on the hole if we're going to use that much backspin. We're at 1-4, so there's 2-8. There's 4-2. We're going to be a little shy of that. We're running out of time. Hitting perfect. Missed it by that much. That's just a product of being a little slow there, trying to figure out how it would come in. So we're going to make a note here that we're going to approach from fairway. Now, if you used a club like a Saturn, you may be able to start off on the green because you could backspin, and it may give you a double chance. You could try and make it in on the first hop, and if not, you could try and backspin it into the hole. So in our next practice round, we'll use a Saturn and see if we like the Saturn's backspin a little bit better. I played this hole in another tournament, and I used a Saturn. Eagle. But this is definitely a hole that you have to get an eagle on. But this is also one of those holes that, those par fives, that does give you a pretty legitimate chance for an albatross. All right, we're off to hole number 2.